Hi everyone, and welcome to our video on categories. Our category is the style of accommodation that we sell, and our sites are exactly how many of these we have available to be booked. For example, I might have a powered site set up as a category, and I might have 4 of these. Therefore, I will create 4 sites linked to that category. There is also an additional option to group categories into category types. For instance, I might want to group my powered and unpowered sites into a category type called camping. This can be handy in many areas of Newbook. Please note, for this video, we are just reviewing how to add a category. Once you have completed this, please see our other video on how to create a site. To add a new category, locate and open Categories in the menu search. Select Add Category from the top bar. Add the name of the category, and if applicable, select the category type from the drop-down list. You can also add a short and long description. These will appear on the online booking engine and can also be inserted into your contact templates. If you like, you can also update the following. If you don't have any photos of this category yet, you can select a placeholder image to be used when booking online. If this category requires a housekeeping clean or service, this will create a clean or dirty icon that you'll be able to see on your bookings chart or due for arrival list to let staff know if the room has been cleaned and is ready for guests. If this is set to yes, when running occupancy reports, this category will automatically be included in the figure. Within our Newbook Online Configuration tab, you can choose if you want to withhold any of these sites from being booked online. This can be handy if you need anything up your back sleeve. You can also select the booking minimum and maximum days in advance. For instance, if you want to ensure that a guest can only ever book for the following day, never the current day, you can set this to 1. In the same way, you can set the maximum to 365 days. So guests can only book from within 365 days of making the booking, never anything further, otherwise set to 0 to disable. When your guests are on the checkout page, if you simply want them to be able to save their booking as normal, and for this to drop into your bookings chart, just select Save Booking as Normal. If instead you would like to require instance approval, in that a quote will drop in and staff will then review this quote, and once approved, edit that status to confirm. If you have any beautiful videos of your property or filmed any 3D tours, a great idea is to link these to your category. These will appear on your Newbook Online booking page. Guests will be able to simply click a button that will open this tour in a new tab when clicked. If you would like guests to split their booking due to stay restrictions, you can select the maximum, minimum, or duration of each of these splits here. Similarly, in the third-party bookings channel tab, you can set these sites withheld or minimum or maximum days in restriction, but you can also add in any channel manager connections or room codes if you are going to use a channel manager, like SiteMinder. If a channel manager is in use for this category, you can then click the checkbox next to each channel manager this category requires to push to. In the billing setup, you can set the default rate type that will be displayed on the bookings chart, as well as being the default rate selected when you make a booking. The sub-client account will be where the charge generates on the client account. Generally, this is accommodation. You can also select the GL account. This will be the GL account that you want to use to track financial transactions for this category. And is this category GST free? You also have the option to set the default invoice, receipt, or client account statement template for this category. If this category does have occupant restrictions, there is a limit of how many people can stay on this particular property. You can add these here. For instance, if there's a maximum of 6 people that can fit in this particular category, and if this is a non-pet friendly site, you can set animal restrictions to 0. You can select if you will allow same-day bookings if the site is currently dirty. If no, the site will be held back from Newbook Online until the status is changed to clean. You can also choose whether to allow same-day back-to-back bookings. This will affect New Book Online and some third-party booking channels. If this category has its own page on your website, you can add the URL here. You can also add notes for categories. These notes are for internal use only. Finally, you can select which features, bedding or linen, are part of this category and how many. All of these pull through from the relevant list within New Book, so feel free to jump into the search menu to adjust or add anything to these. Finally, you can link any default booking tasks that are applicable for this particular category, for instance, departure cleans. Once saved, you'll be able to add your image to this category by going to Update, Manage Images, selecting Image, and if this image is already stored in New Book Drive, you can select from here or select Add File to locate this particular photo on your computer and save. This will automatically pull through to your New Book Online page. I hope this has been of assistance on creating your new category. Please jump to our next video on how to add a site. For additional assistance setting this feature up, or for any other FAQs on this feature, simply click the question mark icon on the top right to check our helpful knowledge base for detailed step-by-step guides.